Hey everybody. So, I'm a little upset right now. Okay, have you guys seen that show Catfish? When I watched it, I thought, oh, it's probably some fake shit, or this is all staged. Well, I just had my own little case of catfish happen to me, and I'm not too happy about it. I just want to know why people do that. Like, this whole fake profile shit. Like, you can really you can really mess with people's minds, and you could really get somebody's heart broken that way. And I think that it's a shield and it's a sad excuse. It's just not right to do to people. And here I'll tell you my little story about it. But I'm just right now going to tell all you people who do the little fake profiles and catfish, well, I caught this one. And I threw his ass back in the river. Anyways, so I get on this OkCupid website. And I know, internet dating, what the hell am I thinking in the first place? But there's not too many good guys where I'm at, so I figured, hey, why not just try something different? So I ended up meeting this guy, and all of his profile pictures, he was gorgeous. And I'm not one to say that all hot guys are assholes, but I knew something was up because, I don't know, he just seemed too good to be true. And one thing out there is, if to people who are the ones getting played like I got played, if it seems too good to be true, then it most likely it is. And it just really, really bothered me because I actually started to really like this guy. We had been talking now for about 6 months, and slowly, I'm the type of girl that I've been hurt so much that it takes a lot for me to let my guard down. And I screwed up. And I let my guard down without knowing for sure if this person was legit or not. I'm just so speechless. Pretty much what happened was he lived hours away, so this was just all gonna be, hard regardless. But man, I really thought that I found my soulmate. I really, really did. And I'm still heartbroken over it because, well, okay, we'd been talking for 9 months, and of course I'm like, okay, well, why has it taken you so long to come see me? He lives about 13 hours away, but still, with train tickets, and it's possible. I even offered to come there. Thank God I didn't. But he ended up, we had this master plan that on Valentine's Day that he was going to come see me. And I was just really, really excited. He was going to come here and stay for a couple days, and we were going to spend Valentine's Day together. And he completely caught me off guard one day because he said, Katie, there's something that I need to get off my chest. So I'm like, here we fucking go. Because I had just watched an episode of Catfish. And I texted him and I said, listen, I'm going to tell you straight up that if you pull this catfish bullshit on me and you show up at my doorstep and you're not who you say you are, I'm going to punch you in your fucking face. And I know that sounds really, really mean. But I'm not kidding. Like I said, I will punch you in your face because you don't do that to people. You don't do that to me after I've gotten this close to you. So we had this long ass conversation, and pretty much all his pictures were from a long time ago. So how he looks now was not at all what he looks like, really. And I guess he said, yeah, he just gave me all these mountains of excuses of, okay, yeah, I've been stressed and I've been doing this, and my weight is significantly different. I'm not as muscle toned. I broke out a lot. Just all this other stuff, okay? And I'm not going to sound bitchy because everybody goes through those stressful periods where you let yourself go. Okay, I get that, and there's nothing wrong with that. But it's just the fact that he lied to me in the very beginning, I said, listen, I'm going to tell you everything about me, flaws and all, and I just want to get it all out because I don't want no secrets. And I let out all of my flaws, and I let out all of my secrets to him. And then this motherfucker has the nerve to not even open up about that. Like, let me sit there and be truthful, and then him not even be honest. So pretty much, I guess personality-wise, I did kind of fall for his personality, you know? But this person of who I thought he looked like, and I don't know, he wasn't, he pretty much, he lied to me. And so then he sent me a picture of what he looks like now. And I don't want to be mean. Of course I didn't tell him this, but his weight was different. He just looked completely different. He had let himself go, and there was a reason why he kept his pictures, like, secret from me. And it just really bothered me because he just had not been honest with me. Had he been honest with me from the start, like, and show me a picture of what he really looks like, it would have been completely different probably. But it's the fact that he lied. And it's not even just about that. There's a lot of other things that did not make sense. He claimed to be some quote-unquote player, and before me had been with a lot of girls. But yeah, when we would talk about certain sexual things, I'm going to be honest with you, he seemed like he was a virgin and he didn't know all this stuff when he had claimed to be this big player, you know. And he was also kind of a one-upper. I don't know if you know what a one-upper is, but anytime that you have a story, he all of a sudden had to one-up, and it always had to be all these crazy stories. And, you know, I'm getting a degree in, you know, sexual and couples therapy, and in that field you have to learn about, like, pathological liars and stuff, and that's one-uppers is a big sign of that. And it just, I don't know, but I just feel really hurt, and, you know, obviously I cut it off with him because I can't trust him, and I can't let this one go. And it was just, man, and it's just crazy because that episode that I had watched and then texted him about this, saying, oh, I hope this isn't like you, it was exactly my situation. This guy had been talking to this girl for years, and they'd been together, fallen in love, and for some reason he would not meet her. I mean, and they'd been talking years, I think like 6. And there was all these pictures that he sent of her, and then that guy Neve did research and found what he really looked like, and he was like 300 pounds, and that's why he would not meet her. And all those pictures he sent to her were old. And it's just so ironic how that's exactly what happened in my situation. And it was that exact episode. And it just, you know, I thank God for letting me know, you know, because I could have dodged a bullet. And it really bothered me because I really did fall for this guy. So now I've learned a valuable lesson, and I'm not saying that, you know, this wasn't earned because I was foolish to, you know, be so naive, especially over the internet. But it just is crazy, and all I just have to say is, for these people who do this, you don't realize that to you this might be fun and little confidence booster, but you could really hurt somebody this way. You're fucking with people's minds, okay? And their hearts, making them fall in love with this fictional person that's not even there. Do you know how terrible it feels to fall in love with this person and then find out that they're not even who they say they are? Like, seriously. It's not cool. So if you're out there and you're a catfish, you really need to be careful because you could do this to the wrong person and you could end up getting hurt in more ways than they did. You could be this hidden person and fall in love with another hidden person who's a psycho and is gonna get mad. Like, you don't know, like, those homophobic people out there, you know, these dudes who fall in love with these supposed women and then find out that they were men the whole time. Like, you gotta be careful with that shit, because there's some serious homophobic people out there who could kill somebody over that. So it's not an issue to be taken lightly. And people who are in my situation, and you've met this person online, and you have these, like, I don't know, these, like, these gut feelings and these little voices, I'm going to tell you right now that 90% of the time you need to listen to them, because usually your body's telling you when something just is not right, and you'll know. And unlike me, I didn't follow through with it. So, just know the signs. And I know one big thing to do, like if you meet somebody over the internet, it's a thing that I'm doing now. If I ever meet somebody over the internet again, it's the picture and sign trick. Um, you send a picture um, to them holding up a sign of like a statement that they want you to have. Like for instance, say I had a boyfriend online. I want to make sure he was himself. I would say, okay, send me a picture of you right now holding a sign up that says, "Hi, Katie," or fuck, I don't know, like blue birds eat green worms. I don't know. I don't know. But when you do that, that will tell you if they are like who they say they are, because if they're sending you pictures and not holding up that sign, how do you know that that's really them or that's what they look like? That's like pretty much a personalized way to know. And if you get somebody who makes a big fit and says, "Oh, well, how could you even test me like that?" and they refuse to send it to you, you got yourself a catfish. I can guarantee it. All right? Because yeah, so don't let them try to turn the tables and say, "Oh, you don't trust me." Whatever. So, yeah, this is for all the catfish out there and all the victims, okay? It's bullshit. This needs to stop. So, I don't know if that show's fake, but that shit really does happen in real life, and I'm proof of it. So, I'm single, though. Ready to mingle, so, if you're not a catfish, hit me up. Bye.